Hey everyone, it's Wednesday morning, April 30th, and welcome back to Capital Markets Quickie. I'm your host, Endrit Sela, here to break down yesterday's market action in just 2 minutes. Before we get started, a quick note. Today's episode is sponsored by AMF Capital, Asset Management Frankfurt. For tailored investment solutions and top-quality mutual funds, visit amf-capital.de. All right, so yesterday was one of those classic roller coaster days. Stocks bounced between red and green all day, but good news, they finished strong. The Standard & Poor's 500 ended up about 0.6%, the tech-heavy Nasdaq Composite added around 0.5%, and the Dow Jones Industrial Average climbed about 0.8%, or just over 300 points. That actually extended the Dow's longest winning streak so far this year. Now, the big story that got markets moving was all about tariffs. Again. President Trump signed an executive order that gives automakers a little breathing room. Basically, if you're already paying auto tariffs on imports, you won't have to pay extra on top of that. It's like, imagine getting hit with a parking ticket and then finding out they're not going to double fine you for forgetting to move your car. Big sigh of relief, right? Investors took that as a positive sign that trade tensions might be cooling a little bit. Although Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent did remind everyone that the real pressure is still on China. He said the back-and-forth tariffs aren't really sustainable, at least not for them. But when asked if Trump had talked directly with President Xi, well, no clear answer there. Meanwhile, Amazon found itself in a little hot water. There were reports that it might start showing tariff-related price hikes directly in product prices. The White House called it hostile and political. Ouch. But Amazon denied it, and the stock actually managed to close just slightly below flat. On the earnings side, it was a flood. General Motors delayed their earnings call until Thursday. They say it's because they want to factor in the latest White House moves on tariffs. GM beat first quarter expectations, but they're putting their outlook for 2025 on pause because of all this uncertainty. We also got reports from Spotify and Coca-Cola before the bell, and everyone's really watching which companies are exposed to these tariffs, and which ones are pretty much shielded, and after the market closed, it was Starbucks' turn. Now on the economic data front, consumer confidence is slipping. The Conference Board's index came in at 86 for April, down from 92.9 in March. That's the 5th straight monthly drop. And job openings? They slid again in March, now hovering near the lowest level in more than 4 years. So yeah, the labor market is definitely cooling off a bit, and that's a wrap for today's Capital Markets Quickie. Thanks so much for tuning in. I'll catch you back here tomorrow with everything you need to know. Fast, simple, and straight to the point. Take care.